aggression from the Hawks there to start off the half, but just one little mistake, one little gap, and the Blue Gold were able to strike all the way through with the 55-meter try. They're back in possession now, able to hold against a bit of a counter ruck. They're continuing to move forward. Nice rumbling run through the defense. There goes Jacobs. But Jacobs lost it forward and it's scooped up. Anderson through the defense. Only able to get a few though, and is picked up there. Dunbar has done well through the first half, offensively and defensively. Now we'll have another fend off there from Caprio, taking the deck. Scooped out the back by Adams, and we'll get running again with the Hawks over the 22-meter line. Kaya Anderson with a strong run from that lock position. Back inside again, Dobson. Couldn't find much there either. Back and forth they go.
Scrum advantage, lost forward.
Force the knock on there, in possession with the advantage. Looking for some space. Aaron pass, able to find its mark after the bounce. A little bit of space there on the far side. Around the corner goes Rid. Rid over the midfield stripe. Pull back with a nice tackle there from Bono. But it's the Blue Gold still in possession. Emma Hamilton fighting through, ends up losing it. Sometimes just getting to that open space all alone. Bad things can happen, easily taken away. Here by Roger Williams, still in their own half though. Looking for a burst here from someone, somewhere, just trying to find a little bit of space to be able to break through. Still 24-0 your score, and there's the strong counter up. Opens things up, scooped up in the end by Tiana Adams though.
Tackle.
Good job of the scrum half being right there. Now it's taken through. Kaya Anderson, junior from Ballston Spa High School. Now Dunbar lost it forward. Nice double tackle yet again. Eau Claire doing everything right on the defensive end and then drop it there offensively. Looked like they had numbers. We'll come back to a scrum down. Roger Williams will have another chance at the attack.
Yeah, stop sign.
So again, the winner of this match will take on the Marquette Golden Eagles tomorrow afternoon.
Time's off.
Slight break here. Carolyn Walters lets time off. It's just been a struggle for the Hawks trying to find anything offensively. Now, Aviana, what have you seen defensively from Eau Claire that has made it so tough for Roger Williams this far?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's keep going. Time's back on. Scrum here. Ready? Oh. One, two, lower. Crouch! Bind! Set! Hold, hold, hold.
Early drive there from Roger Williams.
Stay 9. Thank you.
Referee settles things down nicely. We're able to have the scrum out the back. Taken forward now. A little bit of space there on the far side of the pitch into the hands of Curry. Curry through the defense. Strong tackle slinging into the deck there. Sarah Gray doing the good work on the defensive end. Brought back in. We'll just charge through. Absorb the contact.
No hands. Thank you. Blue 3 roll.
With the tackle. Counter ruck. Effectively pushes him back, but Eau Claire still able to retain possession. This one off the back shoulder. Play on, says the referee. Good job retaining possession. Lauren Grimm getting dirty inside. Gets it back out, and a big collision. Dunbar.
Time's off.
definitely high there. We're going to have a conversation from our referee here in a sec.
You okay?
Okay.
Good?
Is your head okay?
White captain in 6. White captain. Yeah, so that one.
Yeah.
Can't ignore that one, all right? You're at a break for 10 minutes, okay?
And that's going to hurt there for Roger Williams. We see the final
And ladies,
tackle.
it'll be back 10.
Big over-the-shoulder tackle, slinging her to deck, landed on the back of the head, too. Honestly, possibly lucky
Time's
just to
back
get
on.
the yellow card there.
High tackle.
He'll take the penalty into touch
wait,
with a
here's
little
your
boot dab there from Lauren Lawston. And it's Eau Claire already on top, 24-0, looking to keep things rolling. Again, they have 2 29-0 victories in a row. They are clicking on all cylinders coming into it and keeping it moving now.
Stay, receiver. Other people out. You two, back. Gotta be back 10 meters.
Again, in the end, if it is Eau Claire
Go
that's
ahead.
able to come away with the victory, that will set up a D2 national championship between 2 teams from the same conference, already played each other once this year, and it was Marquette that came away with a 29-0 victory.
No ball!
A huge drive. Eau Claire all the way in for the score. The driving ball as effective as possible right there. Big try scored there from Eau Claire as we take a second look.
Big maul as we continue to go ahead and see them just power through, eyes up, nowhere to go but forward for them. There's
Here's your
only
line here.
one person we see.
I'm okay.
Roger Williams try and get the truck and trailer penalty by not committing anybody, but it's this second and this first person that keep on tapping on the maul that end up leading to a connection, and that's what forces Eau Claire over for a try.
Nothing will put a bigger smile on a forward's face than a 20-meter driving maul all the way in for the try. They are back to their normal position, 29-0 again. No charge there from Roger Williams, but this one off the mark, no good. And again, ladies, this is setting up for a huge national championship as we see again that force from that forward pack.
Yeah, we'll talk about him time and time again. We've seen a lot of forward action coming in from all sides, but you can't take the power away from them. They're ready to play some aggressive rugby here down in the D2 championship as we get our second lead at possibly a goose egg of a win.
We are trending that direction for sure. 10 minutes gone by here in the second half. That last try dotted down by Emily Brunette, the sophomore from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Gives her team another 5 points. And again, we'll have the huge rematch if things continue to go this direction. Marquette with the big loss 3 weeks ago to Eau Claire. They're going to have the opportunity to come back and take it away here in the national championship tomorrow afternoon. But still a little ways to go for Eau Claire. They've got to play the way they have the rest of the match just to secure the victory now, but no signs of weakness from the Blue Gold just yet. They're able to retain possession nicely off the kickoff, a little close to the touch line, but they're able to secure possession again. Out the back from Grimm, into the forwards, nice charging run through the defense. Good work from Bancroft.
Thank you.
Kick up over the top now to clear the lines. This one knocked forward, unfortunately, there. Sophia Bono could not hang on to the kick.
Yeah, it's important, especially with those catches that are going to end up being down towards your feet, to really try and get under the ball rather than allowing the ball to meet you. Being back there, putting yourself under pressure like that leads to a turnover. Eau Claire just ball hungry, ready for the possession and ready for another scrum.
Just jumped up and bit Sophia Bono.
Fine.
From here to Eau Claire. Nice, strong platform. Easily out from Grimm. Look to attack. Good hands to the outside. Back return pass there to Chamberlain. Blue Gold look to attack again. Just over and over. There's Walrath, one of the subs. Fresh legs into this one. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some substitutions, quite a few of them coming in for Eau Claire here in the next 10 minutes or so to keep fresh legs out there, keep some juice in the tank for tomorrow's big match. Right now, everything's still going true to form.
Tackle.
Should be a fun one indeed, but right now, it's the Blue Gold still ball in hand, beautifully working it out to the outside. Emma Hamilton in possession around that final defender, but a drag tackle. Natalia Kaminsky, the freshman, able to get her mitts on her, drags him to deck, but another sprint through. Kasparzik was so close. That one looked like it was kicked out before they touched it down.
I have Purple carrying it in. White knocking it down off of Purple's knee. Score.
Yes, and White carried in. Say that again
Blue,
one more time.
blue carried in.
Yes.
Blue goes to ground it. White takes it backwards. Blue scores. Try.
Okay with that.
Okay.
Try awarded. You see the kick through. Good defense. But right there to collect it is Julia Bancroft with her third try. Goes in and scoops it up and dots it down and helps extend the Blue Gold lead here. As you see, just tapped forward. That ball does not go out. Everybody kind of stops there on the Roger Williams side.
I'm on your mark here.
They're able to take it through and add another 5. Correct.
Yeah, it would
Well
almost look
done.
like they should have been able to breathe a sigh of relief there for Roger Williams, but this all gas, no brakes type of mentality for Eau Claire is really getting them the
1
wins
second.
and getting them over the try zone.
What was that?
Kick off the mark, no good, but what really impressed me is the strength of the
No.
passing from
Yeah.
Eau Claire. Like you said earlier, they good depth in their runs, but that passing, the crispness was really what opened things up on the far side.
Blue 3! Blue 3, sub! Blue 14, sub! Blue 14! Or no, that's that side.
Ready to get back into it. Riley Dion with the kick up over. Secured easily and taken straight into contact. Good run there from Caitlin Moore. Blue Gold continue to march forward. Their opportunity to secure a spot in the national championship. Hands out the back, strong tackle, a bit high there from Sarah Gray, but not quite over the shoulders. Take it back in. Just unrelenting pressure here from the Blue Gold over the gain line
Last
yet
foot,
again.
ladies.
Another burst right up the gut. Chamberlain's just carrying defenders with her, and they've got numbers here on the near side. Gonna spin it out, just stringing that defense out, and led the defender right to that winger coming down the sideline. It is Harpster with it, taken down, back out there by Grimm. We'll go into contact. charging run there from Holcomb. Scooped out by Grimm. Lead pass there from Lawston. Swing it back out, but Roger Williams did a good job coming up on the defensive end, shutting things down on the outside. Just a bit of a scramble now as they try to find some space here on the near side. That one possibly knocked on. Driven out into touch. I think we'll just have a line out here for Roger Williams.
I see white knock first. Okay.
So I saw blue knock and then white knock.
Yeah, just an unfortunate disconnect here happening. We call that a McRib sandwich or a hospital pass as she tries to gather it from the top. Just not a very good pass here for her to be able to set herself up for success. And so now Roger Williams will go ahead and have a put in, hopefully to try and set them up for some success on their own end.
8 white. Sub.
Again, Roger Williams, one of the squads coming in from the D1 side of things down to D2. They were knocked out in the first round of the D1 playoffs last year. Now they're looking to make a statement. Things are starting to get away from them as, again, it's Eau Claire able to retain possession off the back of the scrum. Nice use of hands, back and forth. Kasparzik ended up letting it go, but we'll have a knock on from the defensive end there. Scrum down back to Eau Claire.
Just really unfortunate seeing a little bit of hesitation happening for Roger Williams. Is just allowing a side that looks so confident like Eau Claire to really rattle them. It looks like they're stepping away from the ball, not able to gather it into hand, and Eau Claire will continue to have possession if Roger Williams is not able to take the pressure off themselves.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Grimm, the sophomore from Rochester, Minnesota, gets us started. It's a good shove from Roger Williams, but the Blue Gold are able to retain possession. They're looking for some space there behind the defense, and they found it. Nice little bounce right up to the fullback. Emma Hamilton takes it through and adds on another 5 points for Eau Claire.
I mean, that was just spicy play by her. Looks like she's even shocked that she was able to get that lucky bounce here. We see hype coming from the stands. Everybody loves a good chip kick, but it's the chase that Eau Claire put on, the pressure continuously, time and time again. Roger Williams leaving their fullback back there to try and gather it, but a beautiful bounce of the ball leads to a try now, and Eau Claire still extending the lead. We see her just pick it right out of the sky. Knees to eyebrows. She knows nobody's going to catch her back at home, and that's a lovely try for her.
Conversion kick is good as well, and it is all Eau Claire still. We take a look at the bench again, starting to get excited. They know how big this win could be for the program. Right now up 39-0 with about 20 minutes left to play.
13 blue, sub.
It was a big try there from Emma Hamilton, the healthcare administration major, just a sophomore, but was able to snag that one out of the air, really just attacked it. I mean, that ball popped up, fullback had as much to right foot as she did, but she just went after it, attacked it, jumped up and grabbed it out of the air, and was able to stroll in for the try. Just a strong effort at all points of the match here from Eau Claire. Just a dominant effort. Here's the kickback from Roger Williams. He's continuing to fight hard here. Dunbar is back on the pitch here. Back to full strength is Roger Williams, but a couple of tries scored there. He's putting them in a worse way now. Picking up the back, Lauren Grimm gets set, finds her target. Over to Lawston. Lawston dishes it to the center. Another strong push through. Just looks so easy on some of these passes here from Eau Claire, but there's the charging defense starting to disrupt things a bit. They drive them back behind the gain line on this one. Work it back in. Caitlin Moore drags a couple of defenders with her. Just that forward motion makes things easy to retain possession here for the blue gold. Inside ball, back into the charging flanker. Schnurr gets through, scooped up by Sin. Mounds View, Minnesota takes it through, just a little too aggressive off their feet. We're the Hawks, and so a penalty there right at the 10-meter line. Moore and Lawston. Not held there, just bouncing off tacklers, and then around, but no obstruction there. No constant pressure there from Roger Williams, and now they're able to find a bit of a gap, pushing through near the 22-meter line as they look to take charge and add a few more points up on the board. Charging defense from the Hawks, stops them behind the gain line. Graham looking for some support there on the outside. Finds Chamberlain. Chamberlain swings it across. Out to the new winger, that's Buckley. Just the lack of mistakes from Eau Claire. Just playing fantastic rugby, holding onto the ball, always in support. The defense has been outstanding, but look at this aggression as they march their way down the pitch, over the 22 yet again. Chamberlain. Big run there, looking for some support. Just a pass slightly off the mark. We'll have the knock on and a scrum down back to Roger Williams.
So right here we see again just the mishap that's happening here with Eau Claire as they're trying to force the extra pass, but Roger Williams again showing the determination. That's what got them there. That's what got them the D2 Club Sevens Nationals. We see them try and find a target with an out the back pass, but just laid hands, not allowing them to go ahead and get the go forward that they've been known for throughout this match.
In that last replay, we do see someone that I'd like to highlight, Casey Dunbar, the senior there for Roger Williams, the flanker number 6, and that red scrum cap has been all over the pitch. She's done a great job on the defensive end. Her aggression has done well to lead this squad. She takes it again. Dunbar straight into contact, not held, pops back up to her feet and continues to march. Again, spins out of a tackle. Dunbar right on cue. Roger Williams trying to get through and get their first points, but a strong tackle drives them out into touch. I think that was Kaylee Harpster with the big hit from the senior to make a turnover ball.
Blue line out. Yep. Here's your mark, White.
We see the heart coming again from Roger Williams, just bouncing off of tackles left and right, but the inability to stay in bounds to continue that passage of play, just kind of almost digging their own grave as Eau Claire now continuing to maintain their lead and extending it now 39-0 in this D2 semifinal.
White captain.
That one not straight, so we'll have a choice of line out or scrum.
Line out. Same order.
So we'll have the line out again. Just switch thrower the
you can sub now.
Throwers here as we continue to march toward the final score here. 14 minutes left to play.
You just throw it over here.
Really on the offensive end. Roger Williams has done well here the last few minutes, but just any little mistake that they make, Eau Claire is able to make them pay. You get strung out on the side, too close to the try line, they will drive you out every time. They are finding the weaknesses in the attack, and they are making the Hawks pay each and every time. A nice take there. Coons grabs a hold of the Hawk, but they're able to swing it back out to the far side. Now it's Caprio around the corner, over the midfield stripe. Support arrives in time. Hands in the ruck there.
Ruck's formed. No hands.
Roger Williams will earn themselves the penalty.
Time's off. It's cramping.
We'll have time off there. Getting about 13 minutes left to play. It's Roger Williams.
Really lighting the fire underneath them as they enter into the last 15 minutes of this match. We didn't see much possession for them or speed, but now they're able to run it around the corner, working it through the hands. We see them trying to talk it out amongst themselves as they celebrate their road to get here, but also stay in for this last 15 minutes against Eau Claire, who looks so dominant.
Time's back on.
It is a bit of payback, though, for Eau Claire, dishing it out to Roger Williams. Again, Roger Williams was able to come away with the D1 Sevens National Championship back in May, defeating the Blue Gold. But this time, the script has been flipped, and it is Wisconsin Eau Claire with the huge margin. Right now, it's Roger Williams trying to get their first points on the board, get some continuity going before the third place match tomorrow.
Scrum advantage.
This one knocked forwards. That's the Blue Gold back in possession. Trying to find some space here on the near side. Secured and a beautiful little offload. Let's bring the winger free. That's what they needed, a
11
double.
gate entry.
Just it came in a little from the side there. It was a strong counter ruck, but they get dinged for the penalty.
Full 10
Even
meters.
though they are down, it's important to go ahead and make sure that they are maintaining their discipline all the same. But now Eau Claire again being able to breathe a sigh of
Wait, here's
relief,
your mark.
extend their meters as well as extend their lead possibly for the last couple minutes of this match.
How many do you have, 5?
Dominant performance here
Okay.
from Eau Claire. As they continue to impress. Out of the Great Waters Conference, ranked number 3 in the final coaches poll before they were able to reel off a couple more victories.
Good
They've
throw.
been strong all year, and they are showing why they were ranked so high throughout. This one taken off the top. They're able to swing it all the way to the outside. Good job not making that final pass. Cyrus Ridd did a good job hanging on to it, just taking it into contact and retaining possession. That's just part of the reason Eau Claire have been so unstoppable. Smart decisions across the board. Know when to hang on to it, and when to exert their force on the offensive end. Take another charge right up the gut
Backwards.
here. Pushed back, says the referee. Grimm able to get a hold of it
Backwards.
and work things here on the near side. Dunbar with another huge tackle disrupts
That looks okay,
things.
Peyton. Okay.
But Eau Claire able to retain possession off the back. Continues to work the ball back to her fly half, Lawston. Lawston has done a great job serving up some excellent passes. And now she'll go with the chip kick over the top, looking for a bit of space.
Hold wide.
Well done by the fullback. Bono returns the kick. This one looked like off the hands. They're going to say off the foot, picked up by somebody maybe in a forward position. But we'll play on. Johnson Eau Claire continuing to show their dominance, just retaining possession. 10 minutes left before they're able to secure their spot in the D2 National Championship.
On.
That one, a precise kick, lands in touch. Excuse me, lands in the field of play, trickles out into touch.
Did
And
White
those
touch that at all?
seconds just continue to tick off.
2 subs. Yeah, go ahead.
Under 9 minutes, or about 9 minutes left to play.
7 and 10 blue. Sub.
Substitutes rolling out as coaches are aware of the tiring bodies. There are matches to be played tomorrow as Eau Claire looks like they will face up against our winner from earlier,
They've got 5.
Marquette.
Say.
I think they were
Go
listening
ahead.
there
No,
and taking
stay
out
out.
Julia
Out.
Bancroft.
Out.
who had the multiple tries and also lost in coming out as well, giving some backups a little bit of time and giving those starters some well-needed rest for tomorrow. It is Eau Claire back in possession. Nice little squirt and run there from Rid. Gets over the 10-meter line. Now we'll take through with Walrath and the subs. Looking to get involved here. Grimm, good job slowing things down. A nice depth again, just gives their team a good opportunity to run through it, catch it at pace. And not too often have Roger Williams been able to drive them back behind the game line. It has been very efficient offensive rugby here from the blue gold.
Left foot, back.
Grimm slows it back down again. 8 minutes left. And this one through the hands there of Sin. But they had another runner right there to be able to secure possession. So even when a mistake's made, they've got somebody back there in support to clean things up. Nice little offload here on the near side. Harpster looking for some space.
There was a knock there. Time off.
We'll play the knock.
We just hold that mark.
Scrum down for Roger Williams.
Yeah, just trying to force a little bit too much back there for Eau Claire, just not making sure that the ball is taken into the body. Ball protection is really important, even though you're up 39-0, just working out the kinks, making sure that those players build that connection. Unfortunately, though, Roger Williams, their aggression has been up, and contact injuries sometimes happen as we see a possible cramp here for the Roger Williams player on the ground.
Yeah, normally I'm the one here first,
Yeah, maybe just kind of got that ankle tucked underneath as she went in for the tackle.
You have to do it. Yeah, I know you.
Okay, thank you.
Just getting those legs pinned in a weird position, causing the cramp there.
And especially after putting on all of the effort that every single player has put on thus far, you start to kind of build up that fatigue, start to get some of those tired limbs. Looks like she's moving through the ankle quite well, but...
Time's back on. It was lost forward, white scrum.
Looks like game will continue on, and Roger Williams will get the scrum.
Here on the 5.
Time continues to tick away here. Marquette awaiting the winner of this match. Tomorrow's D2 National Championship. It looks as though it will be 2 schools from the Great Waters Conference.
Bind!
Clash tomorrow for the second time this year. Again, it was a 29-0 victory for Eau Claire last time, but Marquette have shown themselves proved to be a big force as they had a shutout win just a few moments ago. And right now, Roger Williams trying to get something moving there on the outside. Strong tackle though coming in from Rid. Disrupted that attack. Another big crunching tackle as they get slung to the deck. 2 tackles in a row there for Chamberlain. Dunbar shows that great effort, but ends up getting out into touch. So it'll be a turnover ball with about 6 minutes left to play. And Eau Claire with the line out.
Yeah, we always refer to the sideline as being that 16th defender, and Eau Claire have done a really good job of using that as their 16th man, though they haven't really needed it too much. Their goal line defense has been impeccable, and one of the big reasons why Roger Williams hasn't found their way into the try zone is because of those knocks out into touch, the stoppage of possession, not allowing them to build momentum. They're putting on a show here and continuing to maintain that big goose egg for Roger Williams.
Nice clean line out there from the blue gold, and they look to come around here the near side of the pitch. Harpster with the big fend. Ended up dropping it, went back to the referee. Play on through. And that support.
Use it.
Solid rucks each and every time for Eau Claire. It'll be Walrath, her second carry. Able to break the gain line yet again. About 5 minutes left. All Wisconsin Eau Claire. possession
release and
nicely.
roll. Thank you.
Into Kuhn and Aaron, her first carry, the senior.
Backwards.
Adriana said just senior after senior coming in off the bench, big collision. Possible head contact on both there. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just always really important to drop the body height, especially
Wait,
as you start to
24.
get
1 second
tired.
here.
They say that the point of contact isn't at the hips, it's at the knees, so that you can avoid injuries like this. It's unfortunate
Thank you.
when you see head contact happen here. Again, we see the pressure come up. They're trying to maintain that aggression that we talked about within Roger Williams, but it's the lack of discipline to go ahead and drop the body height down. It's that initial collision that's super dangerous. You want to make sure that we're not putting any player in danger, and now both players are slow to get up off of the ground while Waters asked for medical staff to evaluate.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a tough hit. I'd be surprised if we
24,
didn't
and
see a
captain.
card here.
Yeah, high tackle there. You're not changing your levels. Shoulder contact to the collarbone, borderline neck. That's a yellow. Okay. Thank you.
Unfortunate there for Roger Williams, but I think the right call.
I think she's okay.
As you
Thank
had
for checking.
mentioned, just didn't get low enough. Shoulder came in. She was straight up, shoulder hitting the head, contact. So an easy call for the referee. A yellow card given, but Roger Williams looking to make something happen here. Beautiful run, straight through the defense. Good work getting on the other side of the pitch now. See if the Hawks can continue possession here.
Play back, no hands, no hands. Roll away 6, roll out 6.
That was Kaminsky with that huge run.
Gotta roll faster, 6.
Penalty here though, and another little mistake that's turned into the turnover. Wisconsin Eau Claire continue to roll.
Sorry.
Yeah, just a lot of skill coming in. We've seen them try and offer that counterattack, but it was the disconnect that led to that turnover.
Stay left foot.
Now Eau Claire will go ahead and look to play out of their own end, passing the 40.
Done getting it back. Lydia Sin, the senior hooker, rumbles through herself. Now we'll spin it back again, looking for some space. Just a nice charging run right up the gut. No space needed for Chamberlain. She'll make her own space there through the defense. Grimm flings it back again. Another forward pack ready to charge. Strong run there from Greta Coons.
Yeah. ACL.
Fighting through that one. Just trying to stay out of the way there. We do have an injured
Release,
player.
roll. White.
Continue to go. Women rugby, we will continue to play on. If the injured player is not in the way, we were getting a little close there, but we'll continue here at the 22-meter line. It is Wisconsin Eau Claire looking to pound through yet again. Caitlin Moore takes her opportunity with it.
No hands, no hands,
This
no
one
hands.
not really ever released, and the penalty going to be awarded there. As she was in contact with the ruck, can't touch it at that point.
Time's off.
Referee tried to warn her, but a penalty back here to Eau Claire with another huge chance to notch on a few more.
Yeah, it looks like that might be Chamberlain, who is down. Looks like she's back up and walking. Not the type of player that you want to see down on the ground. She has been massive for this Eau Claire side and for this win. It looks like that they will have over Roger Williams. Medical staff doing a good job of looking at that knee.
Yeah, she went down hard. See if she can come off under her own power here. And just the emotions of all the effort that's been put forward throughout the year. Got to hold your head high. Your team is going to the national championship. It just shows how much passion these ladies have, how important this is for them. Laying it all on the line. For Wisconsin Eau Claire, they continue to drive forward and look to tack on more points.
Thank you.
First through, here comes Moore. Another quick take. Dexheimer with the pick and go. Williams
Tackle.
gets in there though, trying to let this one get back. They've just got players lined up, ready again for the pick and drive. Roger Williams stays secure. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Wisconsin Eau Claire with the big lead, but they will not let up. They're looking to drive over here, get close, and they get in for the try.
Touches a blade of grass on the line as a try.
Wisconsin Eau Claire. Doesn't matter how big they're up. They're wanting to get everybody involved, let everybody have a good time. 44-0 your score with a couple minutes left to play.
Yeah, they can go ahead and celebrate that try,
which player
knowing
was
that
that?
these last 2 minutes are going to be probably very clinical, very smart, as they've been able to play
It's going to be game
successful
after the
rugby
kick. My watch
throughout
is already at 40.
this match. We see here the low
The
body
clock's a
height, the
minute
pick and
behind.
go within their aggressive forwards. It's what's able to get them over the line and solidify that try. Just all over the try zone as we wait for the conversion to come. But what a performance from Eau Claire, giving this giant goose egg to Roger Williams in the matchup.
Another big try there. Looked like Greta Kuntz, who was able to secure that last 5 points here for Wisconsin Eau Claire. And we're waiting for the final whistle. There it is, and that's your final. Wisconsin Eau Claire, dominant in punching their ticket to the D2 National Championships tomorrow afternoon. Keep it tuned right here. We still got one more match to go, the Lone Star Bowl, as we see the celebration exploding onto the pitch here from Wisconsin Eau Claire. Final score, 44-0.
Big smiles all around for them as Eau Claire is able to go ahead and flip the switch on Roger Williams, who was successful earlier this year. We see nothing but happy faces as they continue to go ahead and time after time find their way into the try zone. So exciting for them as they have made it 3 out of the 4 times into the national championship.
So a strong effort from both these squads, but in the end, it is Wisconsin Eau Claire who get their chance at a national championship tomorrow afternoon. Huge day of rugby. We still got one more match to go, the Lone Star Bowl. We'll have that here when we come back.
And a good morning to you rugby fans. Welcome to beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana. We have 7's rugby action coming for you all day.
Blow up the spot, then we run it. Ready or not, here we coming. Somebody better say a prayer for me. Tonight may get a little crazy. You can meet me.
Handles that one, finally moving out. It looks like they are in the try zone again, extending their lead.